here in the Southeast region under these bright, sunny skies in Warner Robins, Georgia, as today an elimination game. McLean Little League of Virginia takes on Heights Saunders Little League of West Virginia. Matt Schick alongside Brittany McKinney here in Warner Robins, Georgia. We started with 7 teams. We're down to 4. It's a modified double elimination format. We'll play the full 6 unless there's a run rule or we go unscored and a strikeout. She's had at least 1 hit in every game so far. Make it all 4 games. That one down the line. Withers into second base, a leadoff double.
She's such a table setter at the top of this lineup is Withers.
Her 5th hit of the week, and that one is off the glove, and that's a fair ball. Withers is going to round third. She will score, and Wormington into second base, headed to third after an overthrow. They'll likely rule that a single for Wormington. It went. Plummer skies this one to right center field. That's going to drop. Wormington scores 2-0 as Plummer now rounding second into third, and a triple.
Just so much power from the bat of Plummer. Works this into a hitter's count, gets something elevated up over the plate, and does not miss. Gets all of it and makes her way all the way to third base. An RBI triple, and Virginia is rolling early.
That is her 5th hit this week. Diving catch made by Anderson. Looking for her 2nd hit of the week. And that one is to the right side. That'll get another run home as Hammond with the assist, but it's 3-0 Virginia. That one popped up. First baseman has it. That's Leasia Latham for out number 3. That one to right. Cunningham with the catch. 1 away.
Pitch by Wormington.
Wormington's got that fastball changeup. 2-seam that moves up and down a little bit. That one just on the outside corner, called for a strike. And a couple of early morning games coming up the next 2 days as Martin skies this one. Wormington taking control and making the catch near first base. 3 up, 3 down. I had to ask one of the coaches, do we have Seinfeld fans or do they actually want to be around marine life? That one drops for a base hit. Leadoff single gets by the right fielder Lockhart. And taking advantage of that is Dreyfus into second base. Those 100 runs.
Wow.
118 to 19. Inside by the catcher. Latona takes the extra base. And Dreyfus, Latona is going to take second base. Dreyfus to third. McCambridge to the right side. We're going home with it, not in time. McCambridge gets the RBI on the fielder's choice, and you can see the handshake at first base as her first base coach, Lindsay DeVilder, trying to fire her up. She got the job done, put it in play, and Morgan McCambridge is on base. DeVilder here. DeVilder to short. Another run will score on the RBI ground out. McCambridge stays at second.
And this is just textbook softball.
Pop fly to short, but you're right. You don't call that verbally at second. Dufell looking to show off that speed. Puts it in play, and that one is snared by Slusher. A couple of more runs come home. Virginia with a 5-0 lead. That rain delay lasted a couple of hours, and Virginia had a sizable lead as Leasia Latham goes down on strikes.
From the very beginning, and you kind of see that chemistry that's really got them this far.
Not getting that call and a walk, as you heard first base coach Jesse Anderson saying, get down. Castro came up with a big hit yesterday against Tennessee, tripled and scored the tying run in the 4th inning. Castro, that one gets through off the glove of Hood. Withers comes up with it, but 2 on and 1 out. In there for a strike, and that's just really tough. Not only a tough call, but that's 13 years old against 10 years old. The age gap, certainly you could feel a little overmatched, but nothing. Big spot here with 2 outs and a chance for West Virginia to get on the board. In there for a strike right on the corner. Emma Wormington now a 5-run lead over West Virginia. The 2-1. Withers back up the box. Anderson up with it. Bang, bang play at first. Got her, 1 away.
Working east and west. Still trying to establish a consistent strike zone for her ball.
And the walk to Wormington.
Plummer doesn't even take 1 foot out of the box. She's just ready to go after the very next pitch. She just stays in her stance. It's ready for the ball, but there she gets a 4-pitch walk.
Passing the bat. They were down to their final strike against South Carolina as the runners advance. And Martin saying, what's going on here? We got to be paying attention.
Ball back, then take off, catching West Virginia on their heels.
And that takes out any force play except at first, and that one's not in time as that ball is skipped. And Wormington scores. It's 6-0 Virginia.
Yeah, we've seen them fight. They just have to stay positive, play their game. I think that one had a little extra on it, Matt. That came in there hot.
Innings with the run rule. It was extended by 2 hours because of weather. That one looks like a strike, and it is. First strikeout of the game for Martin. Hood to first. And that'll minimize the damage here in this inning. Just 1 run across. 6
memories for me for sure.
Well, your coaches now figured out who it was that was throwing those. Nice play there by Withers. 1 out. Yes, one of the best is in there for a called strike 3. When your toes are on the chalk, sometimes that might feel like it's coming inside. That was right over the plate.
Yeah, Emma Wormington doing a nice.
To the right side, Latona. 3 up, 3 down. Virginia looking to add to their already sizable lead. We're 8th pitch of the at-bat. Again to the right side. Hammond, pretty solid second baseman, 1 out.
It feels like West Virginia start.
Jamie Loving saying it is quite the asset to have her as one of the coaches here on this team. That is inside. Latona going to scamper down to first. And they just means a little bit more to them. Is that tag? Is it in time? No. We'll see if they challenge this. Throwdown was offline. And if you're up by 10 runs after 4 innings, you get a run rule. So certainly trying to be aggressive, but a nice play by Anderson, and they're 1 out away from getting out of the 4th unscathed. Look.
That's right.
Oh, that one got by the catcher, but hit the foot of DeValder. And into third is Latona. Little looper to Martin, who easily corrals that. 1 runner left on base. Wes, it's like being a head coach not having to call plays in football. Like I'll hand over the play sheet and I could be the CEO. Base hit. Top of the order, getting it done. Kinley Anderson, leadoff single. Signals are the same. Here's Bryn Van Adder. Van Adder Back up the box, backhanded stop, tagging second base is Evelyn Latona, and hitting her helmet is out. Off speed, she stays back on it. Center field catch made by Plummer, and nearly doubled off, but the throw is wide of Kennedy. And she's going to stay right there at first base. Good throw, it had her, but 2 away. As the pitch is being delivered. They're quiet there, and a walk.
Yeah, anything you can do right now when you have a pitcher rolling to try and, especially the tempo she pitches with. She's real quick, has a good tempo. Good
on the sidelines here. McKenna Armstrong, that one over the glove of Withers. That one to the fence. Van Adder rounds and scores. Armstrong going to have a triple. Latham comes in. 6-2 on the 2 RBI triple from Armstrong. Hello.
You can never count this West Virginia team out. They are going to stay in it all game and look for the big hit, and this time it came from McKenna Armstrong. Second time through the lineup for West Virginia. They're able to get a runner in scoring position, 2 runners on, and McKenna Armstrong finds a gap. And the first 2 runs for West Virginia come across in the 4th.
Her 3rd hit of the week, and you could see she had sort of a welt or some sort of, yeah, there's nothing that's going to change from this angle, unfortunately, for Virginia, because you cannot see when that tag is made.
Well, you want to get the calls right. There's so much on the line for these teams.
Yeah, you get so many calls during the season where Casto gets that one down. Martin comes in to score, and it's 6-3. Casto comes through again.
A little delay with the replay does not halt the momentum of West Virginia. Casto staying hot, hitting is contagious. Chases that ball up and gets a barrel on it, places it perfectly. West Virginia is still rolling.
That ball up and out of the zone and just poked that one to center. Addison Hammond going to try and put the bunt down again, pulls it back. Runner goes. Casto gets the stolen base. Pretty aggressive there with
in scoring position. Why you have this momentum. I think Coach Martin thought that was a good play, and it worked out.
Well, a strikeout there, but 3 runs do come home.
It was the first time Harley Martin and West Virginia kept Virginia off the board, and they came back and scored 3 runs. It'll be really good for that momentum to have another clean inning.
She's styling. She's got the prism bat and the prism colored sunglasses there. You can never tell if it's the reflection of the, oh, wow. What a hitter sunglasses without the helmet. Trying to control the run game here. That one out of the outstretched arm of Anderson. Staying at second base is Dufell, and Withers with a single. Emma Wormington, this one to second base. Up with it. Hammond. And now 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs.
Important it is to hit behind runners, move 60 feet, get runners into scoring position, and then let your big bats find a gap. And we've seen them do that more often than not.
Plummer again to second, the sure-handed Hammond in that 6th inning. Swing and a miss. 6 strikeouts for Wormington. Keeping the energy up. Baltimore chopped to third. Hood, nice throw across the diamond to Kennedy. 2 out. 11 years old, rising 6th grader, rising talent, and on first base. Look at that toughness. Let's go. Now, no, I actually have them, so thank you. Chloe Hargis. Hargis belts this one to center. Plummer's under it for out number 3. Well, in the bottom of the sixth, West Virginia will have the top of the order up, but they're going to try match up. You mentioned it. Those first game jitters are out of their system with the catch there by Anderson. West Virginia just playing with a whole boatload of confidence that they might not have had in that first game. They will have the top of the order coming up in the sixth. Workman. 3-2. In there for a called strike three. Game's finished. The 3-2. Second baseman Hammond out of her reach and rounding first. Heading to second is Hood and rounding second. And now heading to third. That ball is dropped.
We're so aggressive on the base paths.
Nothing doing. Banana was caught a little flat-footed there in center field, but Huntington's hand here. Right back off of Wormington, and that is through. I told you Anderson has hit the ball hard every time, and that one goes off the leg of Wormington and into center field.
You've got to be careful. You got to be very smart on the bases.
Flare, and that's the only reason why you want to be in motion. The only reason. How about that double play from Withers? Anderson crumples in a heap. Get this thing restarted here. The 0-2. Ground ball to short. The ever reliable Withers makes the play, and Virginia survives. A valiant effort from West Virginia. Did not go down without a fight. They have been a terrific story this entire postseason. They were a runner-up in districts. They battled through the losers bracket in the state tournament. They battled back all week long, but succumbed to Virginia.